So here I will explain the blocks of the code. Here's the screen one, the wallpaper, and the main menu. So here it says with button 4 is clicked. This is the button of the first button, the blue one, that says that the notifier will show this message. The help button, that is the same thing. It says dialog in a notifier and also the objective, but it also makes visible the canvas and the bottom 5 that says got it. So when that bottom 5 is clicked, the canvas is visible equal to false. So these are the 3 blue buttons. Then we have the button 3 that will be this button. Button number 3 is the button that will reset the timer. So as you can see, here is the TinyDB that will be part of the timer. Then we have the sensor, that is the clock, that this block is in all the screens, as you can see here. If I change from screen to any screen, the block is the same, with the exception that it has here in Bomber, here it has more blocks, like here. This is the same block but with different things, this part. Okay, so returning to the first screen, this is all this stuff with these variables that are here are for making the clock work. So this is saying that if we have the global variable ts equal or minor than 9, you will set that variable to 0 and add the global sec 1, and everything else for all the other variables, like the seconds. If it is minor to 60, you can add 1 to the variable means that it stands for minutes, and then it will set the text to minutes played, and that's what it's doing in all the screens. And here you can see the numbers text, that is the label where the numbers of the hour will display. Here they are, the variables. Okay, so basically all these blocks are for changing screens and to keep the clock working. As you can see, when screen 1 initializes, you will set those variables to the TinyDB, but if there aren't any values in the TinyDB, it will go to 0. So that's why TinyDB will start in 0. Here you can see that these buttons opens the Bomber menu, the screen called Bomber menu, and saves the TinyDB values. So when you open the other screen, it has the same values. So let's go to the Bomber menu. Now that we are in the Bomber menu, you see that we have the same block that I told, and here it's the same block that was in the previous screen, because it says that you will set this variable with the same name that was in the past screen with the values of the TinyDB. So if you had like 20 and 50, that will be the same values. Okay, so this screen is also for changing to other screen to the game. You can see the button play will change the screen to Bomber, and we'll do the same as the other blocks. And this button will return you to the menu. Here's why. There's screen 1, and that are all the blocks of the screen. So here we go with the bomber. As I said in the past. Oh, no.